God, you bought a spaceship.
I just need to know, would you ride for me? Baby, I just wanna know, would you cry for me? If I put you on the stand, would you lie for me? If I put it in your hand, bust five for me. I wanna know. I need to know. I just need to know, would you ride for me? Baby, I just wanna know, would you cry for me? If I put you on the stand, would you lie for me? If I put it in your hand, bust five for me. I wanna know. I need to know.
God, you bought a spaceship.
I just wanna know if you'll ride for me. Risk it all, put it all on the line for me. Get the bag.
What's up, you guys? We're back with another episode of I Want to Know Podcast. I'm your host, Cherry True.
And I'm your co-host, Rico Owens.
Yes, your boy DJ Lake the Shooter in the building. I Want to Know Podcast.
What's going on? How y'all feel?
Man, excellent.
Rico?
Extravagant.
I'm good.
Good. I'm a little tired, y'all.
Road running.
Right.
Road running. Let me tell y'all, these the most busiest people in the game right now.
Man.
You need to tap in and pay attention.
Yeah, they paying attention. That's why the topic is pocket watching.
Damn.
Hey,
Pocket
That's
watch.
why the topic is pocket watching, because they watching. Shit, but they ain't adding up.
Man, they ain't adding up if you
Ain't adding, subtracting, and
you
all this other
If
shit.
you ain't adding it, man, you subtracting.
Right. You all right?
You good?
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
good.
how you doing? How you doing, Cherry?
I'm
You in the
tired.
building? Heck yeah.
I'm motherfucking tired.
Been ripping and
Like
running.
who baby was there said that?
Young Thug.
Young Thug, baby. I'm motherfucking tired.
He got on Plies' head for putting that meme up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? What's happening, man? What's going on in the news? Let them know what's popping.
In the news. I've been seeing a lot about Lil Nas X in the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I love him as an artist. You know, I don't know too many of his songs, but a couple of them I love. And I'm a fan of, especially the Old Town Road. What is it?
Old Town
Yeah, that
Road.
was a hit.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, that joint-
Yeah, that was a hit.
that song.
But I think he's like developing enemies as well, because you know he's pretty much doing too much. Of course, we know one of them, Boosie, but he say he's not an enemy.
Yeah,
But
Boosie-
Boosie ain't fucking with it.
Boosie ain't with
Nah, I ain't
shit.
fucking with it. He
Boosie
doing
ain't
too
with
much.
none of that shit.
He doing
Boosie said
too
he
much.
get his ass up there and he said we gonna perform naked. Boosie said I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah.
So they took his Instagram.
Yeah, took his Instagram
He's
for that.
not
Right.
playing with this
That was-
kid.
that
Yeah, they
fire.
took his Instagram. So
But Boosie right though. Don't no nigga want to see no nigga get naked in front of them. That's disrespectful.
that's true. That's
Like
true.
that's all he's saying. It don't even matter that he gay.
Right. He said that he don't care
It
if
just
it's straight
don't
or
matter
gay.
who it is.
Right.
They trying to make it like Boosie did something wrong, said something wrong.
Well, no, you know they trying to make it like Boosie attacked in the gay.
Yeah,
you know?
like you gonna get
Yeah,
gay people
come
beat
on.
up and shit. I was like, man, it's fire. That man ain't said nothing
Right,
like
he did. He says, like you said, if it's straight or gay, he want to whoop some ass.
that. He don't care what it is.
But you know, also, you know, he had you know, they talked about him when he kissed the guy. You know, Tom kissed the guy on the BET Awards,
Right.
and then he just released his album, but he's pregnant. He looked like a pregnant woman on his
Man, he
album.
Doing too much.
Crazy. Man,
Yeah.
why-
So it's like, do you think it's just attention? Like he seeking attention?
Yeah,
You know, because he's gay and he like the voice right now.
yeah,
I
Or
think
he
that's what his
just-
whole career is based off at this point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for him to push the envelope like even more and more and more to reach the kids, to get more and more kids to be gay.
Right.
come on,
Because
Enrico,
the kids
You,
are the
well, you
ones
think
that
so?
like
You
him.
so you
Yeah.
think he's doing it to make more kids gay?
Yeah, he's not
think
thinking.
so too?
Listen, but I'm not gonna blame him directly. It's the powers to be
That's
that's
facts.
that's telling him to do that.
Okay.
I don't think that this kid just say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do all these extra antics that he does." I don't think that that's him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a real chill kid, but because he's gay and because he's super popular, the powers to be, they use every opportunity
So he's-
to try to push that gay envelope. Like every
I
opportunity.
mean, I think, like I said, I have a lot of gay guy friends, and they just extra anyway. So for him to be in the spotlight, he extremely extra. Like,
Yeah.
pregnant on the cover, and then like the
They
new video I just watched, all the boys naked, they twerking.
See, they
then
put
he in
that-
jail, and they twerking on each other with jail suits on, like the whole jail, the whole
Yeah,
cell block
Too
is
much.
gay.
Yeah, he doing too much. That's what I'm saying. He doing too much. Like I don't think that he would be actually, doing that because he looking like a fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To common people, the regular people, he looking like a fool, and even to some of his own. Some people don't like all that extra shit that he's doing. They like, damn man, you bringing like way too much unnecessary, unwanted attention to the community. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
like my thing is it authentic? Because when he first came out, he wasn't doing
it. That's what I'm saying. It's
well, we don't know. We don't know
like,
because
it's the powers to be. I'm telling you.
I mean, you can tell he was always flamboyant anyway, like sissy, sissy boy. So he was always, figure speech sissy boy. But
cool.
You can tell he was always like that. But he came out. I mean, he broke out with that one song. So we didn't even know if he was gay or not then in that one song.
He didn't say nothing about it.
Right.
No, he didn't. He didn't. But
it was something. It was something in the song. Somebody had pointed out where he was saying somebody gay.
I'm gonna have to listen.
He said he was saying like he talking about a boy or something. It's something in the song that.
So
it was something in the song to let you know that he was gay.
Subliminal, but he probably was talking about a boy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Like he riding a rodeo type. I don't know.
It was a subliminal. Cause everybody didn't really find out till later.
Yeah.
So it was subliminal, but he clarified in an interview that So that's how he how he came out.
Yeah, I just feel like he should tone it down just a little, out of respect for everyone's kids. Because I have, 2 boys. And when they were younger, my punk friends could come over. Figure of speech is how I talk. But my punk friends would come over. But it's certain things I would allow them to do in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So if they had company and you sitting on each other's lap or kissing or something like that, my kids didn't see that at all. And I didn't want my boys to see that.
Right.
So I agree with, half of the world where they saying, oh, he shouldn't do this, he shouldn't be doing this, he shouldn't be kissing. And they making it okay. Just because I don't know if it's like a sensitive, thing about just what you want to say about gays now? I mean,
it's been that way. Like
it hasn't.
Like, you ain't been able to say what publicly you ain't been able to say what you want to say about gay people.
No, publicly you weren't able to be gay.
No, it's equally the same. Like, because anytime that you do that, they got rights more than straight people. Just like Boosie said.
What?
It's always the issue.
Now,
what somebody do to me as a straight man, like say about me, ain't nobody give a fuck.
But that's
now. But a gay guy over there could do the same thing I did, and somebody say something about it, they gonna bring a lot of attention to
That's now,
that.
but back then it wasn't like that.
Well, I've been known to be like that for a long time.
No, it hasn't. I've been in the LGBT lifestyle, so
I'm saying like in the news now that they always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just
they
like
go beat them up. You know what I'm saying? They go beat a gay guy up. Yeah,
it's just like everybody got extra rights except regular straight
heterosexual men.
Yeah, heterosexual men have no. Everybody got a certain group of rights.
The fuck, Rico?
It's a fact.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's not.
Even with me saying
the heterosexual man right
you
now.
disagree.
I gotta bring Brandy in on my life.
Disagree, but we don't have no extra set of rights. What extra set of rights we got?
That's what I'm saying. So when the fuck did they get extra set of rights? Like why?
What you mean? They got gay rights.
Well, they have. I think where that came from, like heterosexual guys or whoever, used to like beat them up. When they see a gay guy, they'll beat him up.
Yeah, I know they used to happen.
Yeah, so that used to happen all the time. So maybe things changed after that happened so often. But I remember, when I was in the scene, it wasn't nothing sensitive about shit. Yeah, I've seen the punks walk by and the police officer be like, man, that shit nasty, man. I've seen it. A police officer said it. So it's like, wow.
And then at the same time too, you got a lot of gay dudes that disrespectful. Like they'll be say little shit when a grown man pass by or say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I never experienced
what
that.
They
but
say,
by
you walk by and they say,
oh. No, they never. I never personally. I never experienced it, but I have seen it. I didn't.
Right.
It's never been directed toward me. If a gay dude ever said something about me, they ain't never let me know they said that. But
I heard him say something before.
But one of my partners, like I say, they don't let me hear that.
He walked. Look, they didn't know he was mine, so he walked by that punk. So, ooh, he bow-legged.
But they ain't let me hear that disrespect though. That's what I'm saying. But one of my partners one time when I was in school, we would come down the hall and he went down. He was in front of me, and the gay dude crossed the hall like about the way he walked or some shit. Ooh. Man. That's an automatic beat down, bro. You can't do that. Like, don't be testing no.
I mean,
gangster, bro.
I agree with that. Like respect it,
bro.
Like
you can be what you want to be, but you can't disrespect.
So
men,
how is that different? Like from from men when a woman walk by and they like, damn, versus a man
but
walking by and another man saying,
because that's your natural thing. That's your natural thing. Like you supposed to like sought after a woman, so you gonna say something. Some women consider it disrespectful depending on what you say or how you say it, but that's natural. Like a man saying it to another man, that is unnatural. It's accepted,
right.
But it ain't natural.
It ain't right.
Yeah.
So that's why.
My punk friends be like,
no nigga get your teeth knocked out.
I ain't gonna say shit because I don't feel like fighting. So I agree with that.
Yeah, but anyway, what else going on?
Okay, well, I read on Instagram about this.
Ain't no double standard, Mello. You know that ain't cool. That is not cool.
Yeah, ask Mello. Mello a stud.
Mello know that ain't cool.
The Instagram model, hey Marquita, the Instagram model, Mercedes Moore, they found her dead in her apartment. And it was a guy inside there as well. So her parents had been, trying to get in touch with her for 2 days or so. And the father was like, "Oh, I talk to her every day." Mm-hmm. And so I guess they live in a different city or something. So they came to Atlanta. Was it Atlanta? No, it was Texas.
Texas.
They came.
Houston,
they went
right?
to.
Was it Houston? I know it was in Texas. I don't know. If
Yeah,
it was Houston
it was Houston.
Yeah.
So they went to Houston, and the dad kicked her door in, and they found her at the bottom of the steps. Oh. She was dead, and then they heard somebody upstairs. The father ran up the steps, and I guess the guy that had came in her apartment, he had stuck himself in the neck with a knife. So the father heard him like gurgling upstairs. So he was like, "Damn!" And he wrote on the wall in lipstick, "I should have stayed in." Where he was at? Miami or something?
Yeah, Miami, yeah.
He said, I should have stayed in Miami. She used me for my money and some more shit. I loved her. He was so in love. Yeah. So they don't know if it was a stalker or was it a guy? Because he looked like a Mexican, like a foreigner almost. So they don't know, from a girl's perspective. I think she was probably using him for his money because he wrote that on the wall.
Yeah, you're not a gang guy.
So she probably was using him for his money, but she stayed in a gated community, so she had to invite him in, because she stayed in a gated community. She had a garage. It looked like it's pretty safe. Yeah. A lot of older people around. So I don't know. What you think, Rico?
Yeah, I think like she was getting money from him, and he just tracked her down. You know what I'm saying? Because he put a note on the wall. If it was just a regular stalker, right, he wouldn't have said anything about money. Right. He just would have been obsessed with her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then killed her for whatever reason, and then killed himself because he was psychotic or whatever. But this guy, he left a message you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She used me for my money. He in his mind, he loved her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that was a passion, a crime of passion. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, he probably was a trick that fell in love.
That's all it was.
And probably came over. She probably let him in because he was in the house.
Yeah,
probably let him in.
He didn't force his way in the house.
Yeah, because the door wasn't messed up or anything.
Yeah, he didn't force his way in. She let him in, so she just didn't expect for him to be psychotic.
So he strangled her to death.
Yeah.
And then he stabbed himself, so it was like a murder-suicide.
Right.
So it was, real sad. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Yeah. I saw that she worked with a lot of celebrities, too. Okay. Bow Wow, he wrote up under there. He was like, "Oh, no, say it ain't so. We just had this conversation." So I don't know if he had a conversation with her about these guys or what. But, sad story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then everybody was coming up under there so insensitive and was saying now you ladies should pay attention to her story and let it be a learning experience to not use men for money and, kind of slow it down a little bit. They didn't care that she was dead.
Yeah.
And I think it was Cardi B. Cardi B had posted, taking up for her and was posting her picture she's still, a human being, talking bad about her. Yeah. So it was a sad thing.
Then sometimes some of those people that
Mark.
Some of the people that make those comments up under that joint, they be doing more than the person they trying to bash.
Right.
Yeah. It's just that don't nobody know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Sometimes. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
Sometimes it's like that. It's tripping. I remember when the sex tape came out with Kim Kardashian and Ray J. Man, so many women were throwing Kim under the bus.
Right.
When they got sex tapes too. You know what I'm saying? Why you hating her? Then talking about she a whole shit, isn't it? You only saying that because you can count the guys. You know the people that she dated. But you probably dated way more
Way
niggas
more.
than Kim done dated.
And have
You
way
feel me?
more
Facts.
tapes.
It's got way more everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Right.
man, y'all need to stop that shit, bro.
That's true.
Yo, I never considered Kim Kardashian a whore.
I never
You know what I'm
nah.
saying?
She was out
But
here
a lot
doing
of
her thing.
people did. You know what
She
I'm saying?
look when I watched the video, she wasn't even nasty enough for me. So I can't consider her a hoe. Shit, she just did the basic shit.
Yeah, that is sad, Mello.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sad.
Yeah, that's horrible,
man.
yeah.
Rest
So
in peace.
rest in
Horrible.
peace, Mercedes Moore. You know, and
careful in
I
the
could tell that the
streets.
mom was devastated. I know the daddy was. He was
Yeah,
kind of holding it together
Hell
on
yeah,
camera.
because he walked in on it.
Right. He
Right.
Seen, when
he
he
messed up.
because he seen her at the bottom of the steps, and he said, damn, when I seen her at the bottom of the steps, like, he thought maybe she tripped
Right.
Yeah.
and like landed, like fell and hurt herself.
Damn.
But until he heard the gurgling sound, I guess once the guy heard the door kick in, he probably stuck himself because he
Yeah.
was just now gurgling.
Just not
you know.
girl, yeah, he just stuck
Yeah.
himself in the knife in the
Yo,
neck.
that is insane.
Right.
Man, while we talking about death, Michael Williams died from. They're saying he died from an overdose. He OD'd
In his Brooklyn apartment.
in his
right?
Brooklyn apartment. His nephew found him. Man, rest in peace, man. To
R.I.P.,
Omar.
man.
Most of us know him from The Wire, from the HBO TV series called The Wire. He was Omar.
I really
Yeah.
didn't watch The Wire.
Omar
like
was
that.
gangster on that.
I knew he was
Yeah.
on there, but he played in a lot of movies.
He played in a lot of movies, but he
known for Omar.
He known, yeah. We call him Omar. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't know his real name, somebody call him Omar.
Oh, yeah, I don't know
You know what I'm
his
saying?
name.
But 50 Cent made a post, and they been on 50 Cent, been catching it in the comments, because,
Oh,
you know,
shit. What
50, 50 don't give a damn
What
about
50
nothing.
say?
50 posted,
Yeah, it's Marquita.
that fentanyl to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? He was like, y'all must didn't watch the last.
What's wrong with
50
you?
said,
That boy
50 said y'all
cold-blooded.
50 said y'all must didn't watch the last episode of Raising
Wow.
Canaan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he always use everything to
man.
promote his
Yeah.
shit. And this the kicker right here. Michael Williams, he was supposedly rumored to be dating Tasha Smith from
Right, my girl, the crazy one.
crazy alcoholic from the Tyler Perry movies, right?
Right.
50 has another series coming out in a couple weeks, September 26th, the BMF series, right?
BMF.
Tasha Smith is the director.
Oh, wow.
She's directing that series for him, and that's her boyfriend. And 50 still made it. 50 don't give a fuck. He's not.
Hey, I
Promo.
guess you got to understand 50. Like, be his friend and understand him to, like, not be pissed about anything he says. Because he going to speak on whatever.
Yeah, 50
Hell
gonna
yeah.
speak. 50 gonna,
He gonna say.
He is not politically correct at all. You just got
He don't
to.
get no fuck at all.
He gonna use every opportunity to promote. He was promoting the Raising Canaan because they serving the junkies on Raising Canaan, and them folks dropping dead like flies, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the last episode?
Nah, I did not.
Oh,
I
my
ain't seen it.
God.
Boy, they dropping
Have
dead
you been
like
watching
flies.
Kanan?
Not like
No,
that.
you better
hell
watch
no.
it.
I gotta check it out. I gotta
For
see.
sure.
I gotta see what Fifth talking about. Man.
Yeah, y'all watch Raising Kanan.
Watch Raising
It's
Canaan, good show.
great
Yeah,
show.
Mello, it is sad. A lot of these celebrity females been dying the same way lately.
Right.
It is sad.
What celebrity females? She talking about?
She just saying like a lot of the celebrities, especially females, been dying kind of like the same way lately.
Yeah, man.
I can't name no.
That's what I'm thinking.
I know you letting me.
Mello,
she
you
letting me
high?
name. I can't name.
I'm trying to think. Shit.
Yeah,
Hey, they out here.
I don't know, but like what happened?
They out here.
They just said that. Mello high over there.
Hey.
Shit, Whitney and
You
her
are-
daughter and all them, they died some different kind of ways. So
Well, yeah, it was drugs.
Yeah, them overdoses though was crazy
unless
though.
she just
man.
saying overdose, some
Yeah.
celebrity, but she said female.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also, in the news, like, we had a major weekend here in Atlanta, this weekend. I heard it was Gay Pride, it was Labor Day weekend, so everything was packed, packed to death. And I saw live, some guys from Memphis was in the bar. And where was it? Conyers?
Pseudo bar in Conyers.
Conyers,
Okay.
Georgia, yeah. And so they was going live, and you see two guys, and at this point they both were standing up in each other's face. But the guy said that one of the guys had knocked the drink over onto the other guy. And so they was standing up fussing in each other's face, and one of the guys already had a gun in his hand. And so once the other guy got in, was talking like, you waste to drink on me, you waste to drink on me. So the guy with the gun like leaned in to kiss him. So the other guy like started swinging on him. So he swung on him like 3 times. And then the guy with the gun just started shooting him, like just shooting in the club.
Inside,
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, shot him in the bar.
What is security?
Yeah.
Security, man.
Man,
What y'all
I blame
doing?
security.
What y'all doing? Pat them boys down. Get them straps out the
security like a
club.
motherfucker. I ain't lying.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did look like he tried to kiss dude.
Yeah.
I ain't
Like
see
he
that
leaned
part.
in, like he tried to
damn.
kiss John. That white
He
fired
tried
on
to.
him.
Kind of like
Yeah,
bitch
yeah.
him out. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He tried,
Yeah.
we tried to bitch him
Right.
out, but then at the same time, this nigga had a gun in his hand the
Like,
whole
just,
time.
Just right there. Like, how you ain't see
Yeah.
that? I would have peeped that.
Because it's like you standing on this side of the table.
Uh,
And he was like this, how me and Rico is. So
Yeah.
his hand was
Okay.
like this.
Yeah,
But the people who was recording, they was from this angle, so
They
you
could
could
see
see
it.
the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he turned and looked at them and was like, okay, they watching me and like, bow, bow, just start shooting. So he did shoot the guy. And they airlifted him. As they showed, there was a helicopter who came down behind the club.
Yeah.
So they airlifted him to the hospital, and he shot a security guard in the shin.
wow,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this nigga so
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy, Mello. He even chased the man out the club. He chased him out the bar, still trying to shoot him.
Yeah, get his lock his ass.
Yeah.
up.
That's how he shot the
Marquita.
security guard. That's how he shot the guard.
Yeah,
That nigga-
Marquita said she seen it. He
But-
said that's why he
Yeah.
don't go to straight clubs.
Yeah, Buddy about to go to jail for a while.
he
It's
already
over.
in
He
jail.
shot a
It's
cop.
over.
I'm talking about he about to go to prison.
If you see the
He shot
video,
a cop and everything.
they
Yeah.
showed the outside of the club, like in the inside, and then he was chasing, like walking behind him so slow, still shooting at the guy. So that's how the
It's
security
crazy
guard
how
got shot
close
in the
he
leg.
was.
Yeah.
He's surprised he
Yes.
didn't murk him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
like that is.
And then one of the one-time shot, it was
He
like
shot that
pow,
about
pow,
3
pow.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, so he
He was
followed him
busting.
out into the police. They pulled up, and as he walking out to go behind the guy again, they grabbed him and
Yeah.
put him down to the ground. So it's a sad situation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and I blame security, and I want to speak on that because we have events. We have a lot of events, and that be my biggest fear. Like I'm at the door, like every event. So if security don't do their job, like that puts my life in danger. And so like in this type of security guard that works for us, and I be hollering at your ass, I mean this shit because I'm like fuck that. Like don't let your partner in. I don't give a fuck. He nervous. He needs to stay at home.
Right.
So luckily we had some good security guards. At these events, and then especially the last one, he caught a guy with a clip in his pocket. He was like, "Okay, what a gun is?" And he was
Right.
like, "I don't have a gun." He was like, "Well, the gun may be already in the club." So he didn't let the guy in the club, and he took his clip.
Yeah.
So I was like, I fucks with him.
Right,
Like,
yeah, smart.
I need him at each event. So it was a sad situation that, like I said, that the gun even got in.
Right. That's sad,
Yeah.
man. Then it wasn't even that serious. Like, dude should have just boxed him. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Like, you just gonna start
Man, you ain't
shooting.
lying, KL.
In the club.
Damn.
KL said, I got shit to do.
Right. You ain't got time for this stupid
Right.
shit. Yeah, safety very important, man. At most of our events, we don't even have arguments. So
Right.
we-
That's a beautiful thing.
That's a blessing.
it's a blessing, man. But we're gonna invest in that security
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Try to keep everybody safe, man.
Everybody safe.
Yeah, search these niggas, man.
We got a lot of
These
high
women, too.
heads, in these places
yeah.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I told him the other week. I told him, I said, man, they coming in here, bitches and niggas violate them. Like, touch, check between breasts, check the around the waist, wherever you got to rub,
Everywhere.
just to see, because the guys, they'll pass their gun and their knives or whatever they have to the female.
Absolutely.
And then they be thinking, oh, it's a girl. I'm not going to check her purse. No, violate this hoe. Check her
Facts,
purse.
nigga.
Shit, grab nuts
Yeah, at least
and
check the
everything.
purse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Hey,
they
you know,
don't.
tell me about we had one. We got one search guy. He found a blade in a girl
In the
hair.
girl wig.
He had,
Oh.
She had a blade. She tried to sneak a blade in the club.
Yes.
In her wig, bro. Oh God. Then he found
just
one
got
had
the
a knife
blade.
like people wear hoodies.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had a knife in the hoodie, in the hood part of the hoodie.
What the hell, bro? What these motherfuckers thinking?
Because
bro?
the average security guard is not gonna check the hood. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
They gonna pat you down all over, and then you still got the
Man.
shit in the hood, in the club. Like, but this guy, he real good. He check every fucking thing.
Right. He
You
been
know what I'm
to
saying? He
the,
always catch gun. I don't even know why niggas be trying to bring guns in a club anyway.
because they
Ain't
said
no
they don't
point.
That
feel
shit is
comfortable.
retarded.
Ain't no point for that.
Man, nigga be catching about 7, 8 guns,
Let
bro.
me tell you something. I used to be the type of person that want my knife in every time. And it was because I felt like in Memphis, I had to watch my back. I couldn't even like get comfortable. If I'm going out of town, I'm getting drunk and I'm dancing and I don't have no worries. But in Memphis, it was just something about when I went out in Memphis. I had to sneak my knife in. One time I took my shoe off and I put my knife in the shoe and like put my shoe back on. And so I just stood there. They pat me down, and once I go in, I take my shoe off and get my knife.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Or I put it
our
here.
security make you take your shoes off.
Yeah,
And then don't.
I did. Look at Rico. Okay, baby.
Yeah. What
Straighten
else
your face
going
up.
on in the news?
Straighten your face up, goddamn.
What else going on?
That's about it. Like
Lake got some. Lake got some.
What Lake got?
Hey, yes. The new albums, the big war, the music war this week between Drake and Kanye. So both the albums came out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jeremiah, we was talking about it earlier, just debating on which one was better. But as I like the Kanye better. But as I progressed through the streets in this last week, especially this past weekend, they want to hear that Drake. The streets want to hear that Drake, man.
Okay.
But
I haven't listened to either one of them. Is the song with Future and them where they dancing in
That
the
song-
night?
That's the one they want to hear.
Yeah.
That's the one they want to
It's
hear.
on
The past
Damn.
weekend, they want to hear I'm
I
too
was like, look at
sexy.
these. You hadn't saw that, have you?
the video now.
Man, them
fine.
guys look like what they standing on white sand or some shit. They got on white like they in heaven. They like
Goddamn
and
Kawhi
doing it
Leonard.
there. Yeah, so look at the
Dancing
new
like-
age Temptations.
Dancing like the Temptations on that. joint.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Migos did in that
Oh,
straightening
no.
video.
Oh,
And boy,
That-
so
they
no
was horrible.
that choreographer had them looking like Temptations.
It did. It was old as hell. And then
Straightening.
that new guy,
Straightening.
I was talking about. They put him in the front. What's the guy name? You said he been there.
Who you talking about? Takeoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. She got to take off a new guy.
my boy.
The new
Take
guy.
off the new
Yes,
guy.
he
not
is.
new.
Yes, he is.
They
He the
been-
new
They been
guy.
there all together. They started all at the same
No,
time together.
I ain't never seen that nigga ever to that day.
Oh my God.
If I would have saw
Take this
him
OG.
like out and about, I would have never knew who he was. I've never seen
I
him.
mean, everybody know he's the quiet one, but
It's the old one too.
no, he the youngest.
Okay, Rico.
Yeah. He might look old.
Move
He
the-
look the oldest.
He sure do. That's why I thought he was new. I was like, they got the uncle on here.
No, I think Quavo is actually his uncle. I think.
Shit me.
Yeah.
I'm like Karen. Shit me. Okay, so let's move on to our topic. Our topic
Yes.
today is about pocket watching.
Pocket
you
watch.
nosy motherfuckers keep watching our pocket. Now I'm just kidding.
Man, not just us.
I mean, I'm just playing, but just everybody. Like, why do people pocket watch, Rico?
Well, I think pocket watching go all the way back to like some boring shit like slavery. Like
Oh my god.
they fucked our mind up. I'm telling you, like
Oh my god.
black people. As far as the black community,
Uh-huh.
pocket watching runs deep. It's like something that you probably won't be able to change. Like it's deep in your soul. You know what I'm saying? Because to be worried about like what another man or a woman is making versus what you making, that's a real sick trait to carry.
I agree.
To me, it's a disease. It's a sickness. You know what I'm saying?
I agree because
And I think like the only way to get help for that, like you got the only way to change that, you got to get some real help for that. You know what I'm saying?
oh my god, he's so
You gotta-
fucking deep with it.
I'm serious. That's where it go. Cause
This man
niggas.
said,
Cause look, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Like you can be doing business with somebody and they pocket watching you so much that it disgusts them. Like they'll rather not even
make
be
anything.
around you and make nothing. They'll rather make nothing than to fucking work with you.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that's
'cause they
true.
sick.
That's crazy.
That's true.
Pocket watching is a level of hate that's so strong. Like you gotta really watch niggas. I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. And like some business people too. Like you gotta watch them. Like they worried about every dollar that you getting versus every dollar that they're getting. Nobody cares like what kind of work you put in to get that. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't care.
They don't care about their part. They know they're not doing the same shit as you. You feel me? Like I can't be worried about, man. Look, like you're a DJ.
Marquita
not-
says, "Speak, Rico."
Man, hey.
Talk that shit.
I don't think. I mean, the type of help that they need is to like get some business of their own.
Yeah,
like
you know,
where
yeah.
you got coins
It is
coming
a-
in because that's the only way. Like And even and sometimes it could be a nigga that got some shit going on, bitch. That got some shit going on, and they still would be pocket watching.
They still pocket watching you. Yeah.
So do we call that hate? I mean, that's a hater.
That's like one of the highest levels of hate. Pocket watching is one of the highest levels of hate because you got to understand. And when it comes down to business, because when you're doing business, you're trying to get money.
Right.
Money and power are the ultimate goals. So a person that's pocket watching, that means that they all the way up there with that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they really want to try to stop that. They want to stop you, but they can't.
Mm-hmm.
But in their mind, like, they'll go crazy trying to figure like, damn, hoping and wishing that you lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People that prey on your downfall. That's why, like, when you start doing certain shit, certain friends fall off.
Oh, yeah.
All the way off.
I have no friends. No, just like
They fall all the way off. And
Man.
the reason those friends fall all the way out, they fall back from you completely, is because they hate, they pocket watching, and they hate what you're doing, and deep down in their heart, they really hate that shit.
I can agree with that.
They can't stand it.
And they stalking on the low.
Yeah,
Looking at your Instagram every day.
And it's making them sick.
Yep.
Every time they look at it, oh man, I hate that bitch.
Right.
Damn. Man, I hate Jones. I hate that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes people around them, sometimes you might encounter somebody that knows both of you, and they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you know, folk misses fuck. So they'll tell you like, man, buddy said this about you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Or she was saying this about you. You know, she said that you that ain't your car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's your cousin car you driving. Or some shit like that, because you go out and buy like a new whip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, or oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, she sold pussy to get that though. You know what I'm saying? But you got a whole business, you got 2-3 businesses.
Right.
Motherfucker say she's selling pussy to buy a car.
So is it pocket watching? Was I pocket watching? Like sometimes I be on my timeline or Instagram or something. You know I'm a real bitch, but I say, how this broke ass hoe get this 2021 Mercedes? And you know. And so is that pocket watching?
Yeah,
or that's me hating?
That's hating.
That ain't no motherfucking hate. It's like I bust my ass and I'm like.
But it well, see, it's comparing like that person's situation to whatever going on in your mind. That's a form of hate.
That's not hating because I don't
It ain't pocket watching because you don't even know them.
Right.
See, the pocket watchers know you.
Oh, well, I don't. These be people that I don't know at all. Like, if y'all know you, I'm gonna be like, damn, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that whole nice, but I'm gonna, give you your props. But I'm just saying, like, I can see a dusty asshole that I know got about 12 kids and, on Section 8, and I'm thinking, like, bitch, I bust my ass to do this, and this. And now, hold on, don't get it twisted, I got a Mercedes too. But I'm just saying, like, how she get this? And you don't see this hoe doing nothing. Every time you see her, she got on fur flip-flops and tights, you know?
Oh, shit. yeah. That's
so I'm thinking like,
Yeah,
God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So is that's pocket watching?
No, it's not pocket watching because you don't know them, but
I'd rather you call me pocket watching than hey Rico.
It's more,
It's gonna
to
be
me,
a motherfucking Friday.
well,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, but keep it real. I'm a real bitch for even saying this. So hey. So I want to know, Lake, was I?
No, I would say that it's more curiosity because you wondering like what the fuck going on. I'm putting all
I
this
be
work
curious.
in. You know what I mean?
What you think, Marquita?
Mello said pocket watching is coming to an event just to see and not really
We
show
have a
no
lot of
love.
those.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of this shit.
We have a lot of
right
those.
about that, Mello.
A lot
Post
of
doing that?
Yeah.
Just to
Nigga
see
just
what's
pull up
going
just
on.
see like what's
Let
popping.
me tell you something. We can see a nigga that just wrote a status and said, "Man, these niggas they having these events," and we know it be us because they'll like say something that we know they talking about us.
Yeah.
But they won't say our name or the company BCF or nothing like that. But they'll say something like, we have a award show, man. Y'all think y'all the shit with these award shows, blah, 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 man. Fuck them award. Woo, woo. But then that motherfucker come through and I be at the door and they be like, hey, Rico here. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, no. I say he in there. Shit. Like, so so they just come through just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
Knowing that it's gonna hurt their feelings.
and me and Rico be laughing at y'all ass because we be like,
Knowing that shit gonna hurt their feelings. 'Cause,
Right.
man, we see the thing about us is like we not a team that you really should hate on.
Right, 'cause
Like
we
we show
love
love to
everybody.
everybody. We show love to everybody. You know, we cool people, but we real firm and strict, and we stand on we stand on our word, like we mean what we say,
Right.
and we bout our paper, like that's first and foremost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens is when you get anybody hating on us, if they pull up, they feelings really gonna be hurt because this shit gonna pop like
Put that work in.
and like not on no cocky type shit, but on some like we deserve that shit and more because we work hard, like extremely hard. Like it's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes, and I know anybody, and that goes for anybody that's winning.
Right.
We winning, you know what I'm saying? Like this year, we trying to get the championship ring. Like we winning for real, trying to get the whole team championship ring this year. So, but anybody that works hard deserve to win.
Right.
And I'm talking about extremely hard.
That's
You
true.
you think MJ was winning championships because he was sitting at home on the couch eating chips and shit every day? Hell no. Kobe, you think he winning them rings? When they say he couldn't win when Shaq left, you think goddamn he won just by pulling up in his Ferraris and hanging out and going to the club? Not in the hell no. He put in a lot of extra work.
Right.
So the reason why you see
What's going on, Rex?
the reason you see BCL winning like that, or anybody else that's winning doing whatever the fuck they doing, is because they putting in a lot of extra work.
We put in a lot of work.
A lot of extra work behind the scenes. So it's like, and what you see us winning at, shit, we still ain't satisfied with that. Like,
At all.
Right.
I'm still not cool with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then you also have like family and shit. We already spoke on friends, but family and friends that pocket watch too. You know, like family. You know, when they see you just having an event, it's like, what you gonna give me, or throw me some, or I know you look like y'all won tonight, so give me some. You know, and we don't mind helping certain ones, but at the same time, it's like don't think that we just straight. That money goes to something else, whether it's bills, the next event, or a vacation that we need, or just like stacking it, you know, for whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they don't understand it, so they be pocket watching too.
Yeah. And the crazy part is that the same family member can be getting money every week from their job.
With that, what we do.
And not even with what we do, but just their own shit. But if you say, let me hold something, they're not going to give it to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That most people that's like that, they always had their hand out to receive, but they would never turn their hand to give.
But
you know what I'm saying?
like I said, they could come to the event and make money too.
And they won't. They refuse that. They refuse to come and work for you.
Rex, come on, talk to
That
me.
should be crazy.
With your rich self. We got rich man
Oh yeah, my
rich
partner.
man Rex.
Damn right.
Hey, salute.
What up, Rick?
Rex said all we do is win, win, win.
Damn right, Rick.
We take some losses too, but they don't care about that, you know.
Hell no.
You know, some people be happy when we lose. It's
Oh
okay.
yeah, they looking for it, they expecting it.
But we get over it and move on to the next. No problem.
Hell yeah, that pocket watching shit for real.
So what do y'all
Man,
go ahead.
Go to Cruise say pocket watching is when people say, damn, you get all that money and you can't pay for mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying like people feel entitled because you getting money. Motherfuckers around you feel like you should pay for theirs. Like, for example, you go out to eat. Motherfuckers feel like, okay, we just made a bag yesterday, right? So, and they know you made a bag.
Mm-hmm.
They think you finna buy their drinks and their food too.
Who think that?
Come on now.
Pocket watchers.
Yeah.
Pocket watchers think
that's
that.
the definition. Yeah.
What?
Facts.
Yes, that's a good one, Gutter. Pocket
They
watchers think that. They think that you should buy their food because they know that you just made a bag yesterday or last week or whatever the case
Right.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though they got shit, the pocket watcher could have more money in their pocket than you.
That's true because you know I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus, but you know I'm gonna give this example. I had somebody paying my rent, and so the person I let somebody live with me, and so once I told them I'm like, oh, such as paying my rent, been paying my rent, you know, the whole year. Okay, cool. So you move in with me. I'm like, okay, give me $100 a month and buy some toiletries and whatever else.
Yeah.
So they live it like mad. You don't need it, but it's not even about that. Pocket watches.
Just
Yeah.
pocket watching.
They
yeah.
told me I didn't need it because I got such and
about
such
that.
paying
So
my
somebody
rent.
paying your rent, so you don't need
So I don't
no
need
money
it.
from them. That what
Right.
one doesn't have anything to do with the other. That's the
Yeah.
problem with pocket watching, though. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, they
The
was
pocket
mad.
watcher feel like, you know, they watching everything coming in to you and wherever it's coming from,
Right.
and they feel like since you getting this, shit, you ain't gotta ask me for nothing.
Right.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm doing something for you.
Right, and
You
it was
feel what I'm
really
saying?
just to make that person, like
Be responsible.
be responsible. You know,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
even enough. You know, it wasn't even half of my rent.
Yeah.
It
about
wasn't
to
even
say,
my
yeah,
light
you know,
bill.
that's 100.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's pocket
But
watching.
yeah, that's pocket watching.
Yeah, because
okay.
that's another thing too. See, pocket watchers, the ones that's close enough to you, they try to do things to keep you from getting further ahead too.
Right.
Pocket watchers don't want you to get no further than you are. They really want to try to pull you down if they can. That's why that person didn't want to give you the money, because you already,
Yeah.
because that's gonna help you get a little bit further ahead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though you helping them get ahead too, it doesn't matter. A pocket watcher damn near would rather fail than to win with you
Yeah.
in most cases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the other pocket watchers, you got another kind of pocket watchers who are emotionally stable enough to ride with you for a minute to try to, get an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So they can gain some type of advantage off of you or get some money out of you or whatever the case may be. But because they're a pocket watcher, that shit ain't gonna last long. They gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? Sooner than later, they'll fade back from you because they can't stand it. They can't
Right.
stand you getting ahead. Plus, they feel like what they're doing is helping you get further ahead. You know what I'm saying?
And what's wrong with that?
A pocket watcher does not want you to get ahead. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So I feel like these friends are not. The friends that's around is not really friends.
No,
If
no,
they
no,
pocket
no.
watch.
If your friend is pocket watching, that's not your friend. That's a pocket watcher.
Yeah,
That's a person that you really need to stay away from, keep from around you, because a pocket watcher is dangerous. That pocket watcher shit turn into jealousy and envy,
Right.
and that person will kill you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That person might poison you, they might shoot you or stab you out of rage,
I just seen
out of
that
hate.
news.
You know what I'm saying? They can't because they can't stand it. I got a friend that got killed like that. Niggas pocket watching, gun him down because they hating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't even had no real problem with these guys. They gun him down though because the nigga was doing so well and they couldn't stand
you,
it,
Rex.
and they were in his circle. You see what I'm saying?
Rick said, "Continue to do what we doing is working. Perfect."
Facts, Rick. That's
right.
That's facts. But we had to speak on these pocket watchers though, cause
Right.
that should be getting out of hand.
Yeah, it does.
It's so bad. It's so bad at times that even when you helping the pocket watchers to make more money for themselves, they still frowned up in the face.
That's true.
They still frowning and mad and disgruntled. Why?
That's
I'm
true.
helping you to
That's
make
true.
more, helping you to advance.
That's true.
So you shouldn't be upset with that. Like, I could never be upset with nobody that's helping me to get money.
So again, what's the cure? Like, what's the cure? I feel my
They
thing.
gotta- they
Yeah,
gotta-
I
might
think
be
feel
too
like
far
they just
gone.
need to get their shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, this the thing. Like, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, pocket watchers,
Mm-hmm.
they spend a lot of time worried about what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
You know yourself that you got to put a lot of energy and focus on what you're doing in order to win.
Right.
If I'm focused on you and hating so much that you're doing this and that, you know what I'm saying? Man, I hate for Lex over here, Lex over, not Lex, Lake over here, Lake over there. Lake over there get money. Lake get money Tuesday. Lake get
Yeah.
money Sunday. Lake get money Thursday. Lake get, God
Right.
damn, I hate Lake. So
Right.
where in the process do I think about, man, Rico, I need to goddamn focus. I need to sit
Just
down
like-
and write this shit down. I need to figure out some shit. I need to maybe try to go over here and do this. I'm not thinking about myself.
Right.
Because I'm so consumed with Lake.
Yeah.
And Lake is not thinking about me.
Yeah.
Lake is over there goddamn jugging, getting his bread.
That's kind of like that story we watched. I think the rapper was in New Orleans and he had just got signed. And then,
Yeah.
His some friends of his he had went to Waffle House and then they followed him out.
Damn,
And then
what's his name?
I can't think of his
Greatness,
name.
right? Young Greatness.
Yeah.
Oh, Young
Yeah.
Greatness.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they met him at the Waffle House
Yep.
and he was chopping it up with a homeboy his, and when he left they sent two guys out to gun him down
Yep.
in the parking lot. Took his shoes too.
Yeah,
they
took his shoes too, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Rent a car. He wasn't
Jealousy,
even in a
man.
fancy car.
Right.
Man, a fucking Nissan Sentra or some shit, or Altima or something. You know what I'm saying? Took the man car, his shoes.
Right.
Fuck wrong with y'all. They pocket watching because
Jealousy, bro.
Greatness had made it.
Right.
He he was a good dude. He was getting his money. You know what I'm saying? He went back home to chill stay extra for a game or something like that.
Right.
And went to the fucking Waffle House, man, and got killed in his own city just because nigga was pocket watching.
And he was just visiting.
He was just visiting because he lived in Atlanta. So he was just
I went
visiting.
to him A3C that year.
Sad.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
So I guess just like be mindful of who you keep around you. You know,
Yeah.
because once we start working together, I had a friend of mine, ask me, we was moving and doing this, and then we had to start dating then, and then she called me and she said, "Are you really happy?" And I'm thinking like, bitch, did I tell you otherwise? Like have I called you and said, I don't like what I'm doing or I don't like who I'm around? I didn't say anything like that, but yeah, I was asked that question. So that right there, like, raised a red flag to me and was like, why the fuck would you ask me, am I happy? Am I really happy? Those were the exact words.
Yeah.
Am I really happy? So
It's crazy.
you just gotta really just pay attention to who around you,
Yeah. Yep, you do. Cause people they'll show you, they'll say little shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you'll recognize it and be like, damn. But sometimes like some of those people be real close to you and you'll overlook
Talk to me,
it.
y'all.
You'll let it slide, you know what I'm saying? Be like, oh yeah, he negative in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, but he negative. Or that's my partner, that's my friend. Or that's my cousin. You know how my cousin is.
Who's
Shit
that?
like that.
We was watching an interview, and I think one of the rappers, was it Boosie or Boogie or somebody said, it was somebody. They was saying they homeboys feel like, okay, because I just got $1 million, I'm supposed to give you 50,000.
ESTG.
Yeah.
Man, he said it the best.
Yeah, he did.
ESTG. He said, look, man, they asked him,
Yeah,
they
he
were like, what's like the biggest issue you done ran into since, with this rap shit, right? He was like, well, shit, really, like, he was having money before rap, but the rap shit just elevated it to where everybody know that he got the money now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they seeing it, like his niggas that's around him, they seeing the money come in like more consistently, right? So he was like, man, look, the problem is this partner or whoever be worried about what you do for that partner.
Right.
He said, man, this nigga, he gave one of his friends 20,000, right? His other partner called him like, man, you ain't do that for me. Oh. He was like, what?
Well,
Whatever your situation was, it didn't require that. But I done helped him before too. You know what I'm saying? But now he worried about I gave this partner 20. And then on the sad note is this partner who I gave 20 to said, that's all.
oh, wow.
Yeah, he said, that's all. You know what I mean?
What?
Yes.
Hey,
He was like,
grateful,
he said,
bro.
damn, that shit threw me, bro. I was like, bro, what you mean that's all? He said, what was I supposed to give you? That's what he said. He was like, so, man, that's the biggest problem is niggas feel entitled.
Right.
Niggas feel
That's
entitled, bro. Like your money, they think your money, their money.
Like
That's crazy. That's real pocket watch.
In a move up situation, I feel like, I don't know why. I just feel like, you should take care of Mom Deuce if she was there. You should take care of Dad if he was there, or not just literally, just take care of him all the way, but, just fuck with him. And a lot of people feel like that they shouldn't, and other than that, like homeboys and shit like that and cousins and all this shit here, people you grew up with and played jacks with and shit. Other than that, like, I don't feel like you owe them shit. Like, if you give them something, be grateful, goddammit, that you got something.
Yeah, man.
So-
Listen, man, the best thing anybody can do, I read somewhere, is put you in position to win. Put you in
Right.
position to be able to make money. It's not really just handing money, putting money in your hand. It ain't me buying you no
Right.
car. It ain't me buying you no house or rent your apartment for you. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, if one of my, you got to be like, man, super, super close to me. And,
Right.
and you homeless, you feel me? Then I could get I get an apartment in your name, in my name for you.
He
I
said
gotta
you
get
gotta be homeless.
Yeah, you gotta be homeless. Like you gotta be fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
I'm like that because ain't nobody did shit for me.
Oh, my
You feel me?
God.
So I know you can survive. You can survive the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people
He's
have been through the
scoring,
struggle. I'm for real. Yeah, I am scoring by the street.
Oh my
A
God.
lot of
Hey,
people
talk about it.
Real talk. A lot of people survive the struggle. So I know I feel like everybody can survive the struggle.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I went
But-
through the struggle too.
But at the end of the day,
I still-
I'm just saying in relation to feeling like I owe you something.
right,
I don't owe nobody nothing.
right.
That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, everybody can survive the struggle. If I survived it, you survived it. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of others survived it. So nobody should be pocket watching once a person who survived the struggle actually start making it. It makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're in position like we are, try to put other people in position that's around you, especially to be able to win. It's on them what they do with it. You know what I'm saying? We have people around us. We got a lot of people around us. Some of them win with us
Right.
because they know how to use the position to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Others may not be using the position to win. They in position and don't even realize it. Even though we tell them over and over and over,
Right.
listen, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. They're not doing it. They hadn't caught on yet. Some people haven't caught on, but some people have. So, you know, I'm just thankful for the ones that caught on and that's using the position. So I feel like that's a blessing. Like that's us being a blessing to people. I can't make you accept. I can't make you accept the blessing
Right.
because I can't just put nothing in your hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you the opportunity. Be clear. Anybody pocket watching us, we do more for people than anybody in this independent culture.
We do.
As far as being able to make money, make extra money, and
That's true.
that money is going to allow you to help pay some of your bills, save it or whatever. If you do it long enough, you're going to be able to save it, and then you can flip into some more shit. But nobody gives people these opportunities, bro.
Right.
Like, we're at the top of the fucking food chain. So I understand why it's some pocket watching going on, but you need to stop doing it and figure out how to win.
How to
with,
win,
with the
too.
system. You can
Right.
win, and you won't have to pocket watch.
Or
You know
just
what I'm
mind your
saying?
business.
Or just
shit.
mind your business. It's simple as that.
Mind your business.
But I'm just saying, man, like I'm telling you, like people know people that's in position, but they can't go talk to them.
Like, yeah, that's true.
Can't talk to them. So you can't say, I'm gonna use an example. Like AG, he like top of the food chain. You know, maybe in the whole U.S. with the club shit, right?
Yeah.
And especially in Atlanta, he at the top of the food chain. But
No question.
AG, the people around him, he provide opportunity. He put them, they in position to win. Like he giving up the knowledge. He allowing them to be able to eat different ways. You know what I'm saying? We do the same thing, but some of the people who have access to us, they don't have access to AG.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And vice versa. So you gotta use the access that you have if you want to win and don't become a pocket watcher. That's all I'm saying.
true.
I just seen several people, products of AG Entertainment come up because they did it. They did what they needed to do for AG. They
Right.
stacked their paper and they created their own brands and they still rock with AG. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's that simple, man. It's that simple.
It's just that simple. Y'all heard it from
Yes.
Big Dog.
That's simple, man.
From Big Dog, as they call you.
And right. Go to Crucial say, man, don't give me $1 million, show me how to make $1 million. Yeah, cause if we show you how to make the $1 million, you're gonna be able to make 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can just
100 back.
all you do is just duplicate the process over and over and over. That's it.
That's true.
It's that simple, man. But again, too, now I ain't gonna lie, some people just lazy too.
A lot of people lazy.
A lot of people lazy, man. Like, man,
A lot of people lazy. Like when people, want to join the team, I want to join the team, and we put them on the team, but then they got their hand out. But you can make your own money and still get paid, but you can make your own money along the way, and they don't do it at all. They just they're just comfortable with having their hand out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then some of the old people will turn around and talk bad on your name.
Of
Like,
course.
man.
Of course.
Man, folks know they could have gave me more than that. That's what
You
that's
gotta
the
put in the
problem
work.
right now.
Hey.
Put in the
Gave.
work.
That's the
Hold
problem.
on. Just like, we had the war show.
Oh man.
Man, this grown ass man. How much for the building? Okay, cool. We paid for the building in full. No deposit. No, we'll pay you next month. Pay them in full. after he saw the crowd that we brought in and packed the house out where you couldn't move, everybody enjoying themselves, they eating, they drinking, the show is on point, the DJ on point, like you was the DJ, so you know.
I know.
But this man left there days later, went live, turned into a motherfucker. He was a G and turned into a punk and was crying and was like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
like you could have gave me. You just made $1 million, but you could have gave me 10,000 more. Why?
Yeah.
We paid you what you asked for.
Paid you what you asked
You
for.
had the chance to set the price.
right?
Paid you what you asked for.
So we paid you what you asked for.
And you been around every year. You know what we capable of.
Right.
You know. You already know now. But to his credit, by him knowing, he knows what we capable of. But to his
Right.
credit, he gave us a fair price, the price that he would have charged any Joe Blow.
He did.
He gave us what is in his handbook.
Right.
That's the price that we were supposed to get charged. We
But
weren't
it
supposed
hurt.
to get
But
charged
it
extra.
hurt his feelings.
But it hurt his feeling because he didn't charge extra.
right.
If you wanted to charge extra, you should have told us extra, and then we would have negotiated from there.
Right.
But because you knew, you already know, man. Listen, man. BCF
Then
a
say,
real
oh,
powerhouse.
they left my building like this. How? Nigga, we paid you in full.
That
And you
included
said, and
everything.
he told us he had cleaning people. So
He did. The guy was there.
So, but we even went an extra mile because I had to get my tablecloth off the table. We even took everything off the tables and put it in the trash can for this man and his cleaning crew and put it to the side. He got mad and told them we didn't put the bags outside for his cleaning crew. Like, fuck you.
The cleaning crew.
Right.
Yeah,
the
that
cleaning crew
was.
gonna do?
I ain't gonna lie. Like that was ultimate pocket watching. Like different people.
Pocket watching.
Different people calling me about that shit, boy.
couldn't believe
Left
it
and
when I
right.
heard about
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were like, man, did you see that? I was like, nah, I ain't see it. They were like, bro.
And
this
we
is
get that a
real.
lot. Like, don't charge me
Bro,
one
some-
price and then next week you thinking about raising the price, the price because you see what we can do. Like, I don't understand it.
That's not fair to us at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to yourself. You just hurting your own feelings.
Right. So
You know
that's
what I'm
why,
saying?
we got a little twist to it. We got people we can just call and book for us now.
Facts.
Hell. So like once they hear Rico on Cherry True or BCF, it's like, okay, the price goes up.
Yeah.
And they want to charge some shit you charge $500 for, you want $1,000 or $1,500, so it'd be
Facts.
totally unfair. So stop pocket watching. My curious, mind your business and get you some coins flowing in or something. What's your cure like for pocket watching?
Oh man. Man, get some goddamn business.
Right.
Get some business.
Get
That's
some
number
business
one.
for yourself,
Get you
man.
some business.
That's the only cure. That's the only remedy.
That's the only remedy.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Cherry said it earlier.
Yes,
you gotta,
that's true.
You gotta get you some business to tend to.
Some
like the old
business.
folks say, get you some business.
Because
to
if you
tend
ain't
to.
got nothing going on, you focused on Instagram. You focused on what the next person doing all day.
That's true.
You did.
Yeah, that should have had you
dead
sad
in
in
the
the
water.
motherfucker, man. Like, can't do that though. You gotta focus on what you got going. And man, first of all, like I would say, like one of the remedies is you gotta have a dream, you
Right.
know? And then you need a vision to try to
Talk
try
up,
to
I
set-
can't hear you.
You gotta have a dream. Then you need a vision.
Mm-hmm.
So you can lay out some tracks, man, and try to reach that.
What's going on?
Try to accomplish that dream. Try to reach it, man, so you can live the dream. You know,
Right.
whatever that dream is. But you will never ever reach your dream if you pocket watch it. I promise, cause it takes so much. It takes so much energy to do what you gotta do to try to accomplish your dreams and your goals and to see your vision through. That shit a lot. So but if you spend your time worried about Cherry,
next
worried about
nigga,
Lake,
right.
worried about Rico, worried about the next nigga, worried about BCF said, worried about T-Mac. You worried about these folk, man. You
So-
ain't
so-
gonna never.
What do you call, like, when I be working the door and shit and I see like 6 dudes walking up and then it's like one guy pay for himself or pay for him and his friend or him and his brother. Then the other dudes be like, you ain't pay for me. Like, you ain't got me.
That's
And he be like, you ain't got no money. All right, I'll pay for you.
that's pocket watching.
What the fuck?
That's pocket watch because see whoever the dude is that got the money to pay for himself, them nigga, he got a job or he moved something. He got some money in his pocket. They know he got some money in his pocket.
Right.
And don't get it twisted. The one that's asking might have money in his pocket too. but that's pocket watching, and he feel entitled. He want his friend to pay for all of
I
it.
think that's horrible. Like,
That's
I be
bullshit.
saying to myself, I know he
Yup.
ain't getting no pussy because how? Like, and I've said it a couple of times, like, where your money at? You know, like jokingly, so, you
Yeah,
know, when we want to turn up on each other. But I'd be like, where's your money? You know, and they'd be like, man, I'd be like, he be like, ain't got no money, ain't got no,
Cody,
what are you
ain't got
doing
no
here?
I said, what are you doing?
Why did
That's
you-
what I say.
What are you doing?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? You serve no purpose. How did you come here with no money? What did you think this was?
Right, when you go out, you should like
Are you
have a
crazy?
budget to go out. You know, you gotta pay to get in, and you ain't gotta have some drinks. You may want to stop and get some chips afterwards or something to eat. Like, you
Man,
gotta have a budget going
Man,
out.
a nigga that pull up at the club talking about he ain't got no money, he look at you
None.
crazy when you tell him the price. He start
None.
grabbing his pockets. I be really wanting to get security to zip tie that nigga. I think he might be a bomber or some shit. Like, that shit crazy.
Right,
Like,
look.
man, what wrong with you?
Nah, what about
Something wrong
what
with
about
you.
them niggas that they'll come to the door and they be like, I say 20. 20 ain't shit. So I say, they'll say, how much? I said $20. They booked out $20. They be like $20. They'll look at their friend and be like, man, she said $20. So he
Hell
trying to
nah.
gather and see, like, y'all didn't talk about $20 in the parking lot.
Bro, that
Like,
is
what
the
you-
standard.
No,
At least.
this is the worst.
And,
The guys who actually pull up with their girlfriend
oh my God.
get all the way to the door, and you tell him the price, and he look at his girl and be like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
He look at his girl,
I bullshit y'all not. Look.
he like, man,
I had a dude tell a
they
girl,
turn around and leave, and then they just turn around and leave.
and the girl still be standing there, and I be like, man, this is why so many girls gay right here, because like he can't. He just walked off, and she
God.
still be standing there like, let me see what he gonna do. I'll be back, and they never come back. But a couple of weeks ago, it was a guy. He came up, and it was him and his girl, and so I said, it's 20 apiece. He said, he looked at her, and she said, what? And he said, man, I just paid for the gas money to get here, man. It's your turn. Your turn.
Damn.
He said, I ain't paying it. And she's like,
Damn.
man, he be like, man, look.
And
we
the girl was embarrassed one.
yes, and she
know.
paid it. She paid it.
Whoa.
Yes.
Damn, she
I'm
a
gonna tell
G.
you, look, you know who he is. I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you
yeah,
once
off
we
here.
get off here.
Yeah, the girl a G.
Yes.
But a lot of times the girls just drop their head and just start turning around.
Yeah.
Like they know they with that kind of nigga. Like, what kind of nigga is you? Women like get dressed to go out.
Yeah.
Like some niggas just don't do nothing.
She was dressed up,
But
too.
She was dressed. Women get dressed, so it's like she put all the time in. She put her lashes on. She did her hair. All this shit, good smell goods and shit, and get there for you to say, "Damn,
You ain't got the
Right.
you ain't got the dub." What?
I got one more story
No,
before we
sir.
go. Look, this one guy we know of came to our event, and him and the girl walked up. So they both digging their pocket and shit. And I'm like, how much is? I told him they digging their pocket, looking at each other. He like, excuse me, is there any way we can just go on in because, you know, I had to fill up the tank and then she said, well, I put the 10 in the tank, and then they looked at me, and Rico gonna look at me, he gonna tell me, it's whatever she say. And so I told him, I said, well, you in the music
man
industry
running
too. I said, I'm gonna tell you like this here. I remember one time I had a run-in with you, and you was used to act all cocky and shit. I said, now tables have turned, and you asking me, can you and this bra get in? Like y'all didn't know where the fuck y'all was coming. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm like, dude, like,
That's crazy.
and he still was looking stupid. Like, I was like, you so fucking rude to me, and now you want me to let you in? Rico sitting there, he looking at his phone and shit, like it's up to her.
Man, yeah, 'cause I'm like, damn, this shit is.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
And the girl was so embarrassed.
Bro, I know that girl.
She was so embarrassed, and I was
had-
like, oh
she
my
had
God.
to be. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna tell you this. What it do? Band Runner Guap is up October 2nd. Band Runner Guap opening up for White Sosa in Oxford, Mississippi.
White Sosa.
Hey, turn up.
Man, this was the worst. Like the last event we had, like the parking, like a few guys pulled up on the lot with their girlfriends in the car. We had free parking. I want to let everybody know it's just like parking at Walmart, right? It was a big ass lot like Walmart.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we let you go behind Walmart in the pitch black dark, behind Walmart, you can park for free.
What a trailer's bag in it.
Yeah, where the trailer's back in there, it's free to park back there.
Okay.
But if you park on the side of the building, we got security, we got parking technicians,
And it's lights.
We got it's lit.
Right.
You can park in the front. you got to pay for that. Man, dudes were actually going and parking behind the building and taking that long walk
God.
with their girlfriend with heels on.
They tripping.
I'm talking like
Oh, my
to keep
fucking
from.
God.
I promise. I'm like, damn, she need to get rid of this nigga. Here.
Right.
This man, he would not pay for park. He parked his girl in the behind the bit. First of all, your car could have got taken back there.
Right. She
Hey,
could have got
would've
taken.
broken.
She could have got taken back there.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Anything, bro,
Wonder.
like to avoid paying. That's crazy.
Man, it sound like y'all dudes need to pimp up because we've had an event and I'm charging 100 at the door and the girls taking it out like it ain't shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You gotta get your bread up.
and dudes be like
Fellas.
$20 with them big guys and shit. Like,
Facts.
Facts, man.
and so y'all gotta pimp up. Like,
Fellas, get your bag
It's,
up,
de-
man.
it's definitely
Right.
levels, and then we not even like, man, we ain't shitting on nobody. We ain't even talk. We not. It's not no ridiculous price. It's just the going rate.
Right.
It's the going rate.
If you
And
don't have a
then-
dub to get in the club,
Like, don't come.
what is you doing?
Like
What?
What is you
it'll be
doing,
a group
man?
of
That's a
dudes
guy.
that don't want to pay 20 and out there walk off and I be like, hey, come back. What's the problem? They be like, man, it's $20. I be like, look, just pay 10. And they be like, y'all want to pay
And
10?
they just spent 50 on the 3.5.
Yeah.
You just bought the 3.5. If you want to
Right.
go to the club, pay for that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That shit crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. But pocket watching at an all-time high. The nigga that's standing in line at the club asking his partner like, man, you got me too. I thought you had all us. He got money in his
That's
pocket, but he
crazy as hell.
watched his partner pocket, so he want him to pay for him. Most of the time, it's not that the guy that said they didn't have no money. I'm letting you know that right now. He got money in his pocket, but he feel for whatever reason he feeling entitled that his partner should pay for him.
I wonder, well, the nigga who
Man,
paying feel entitled. I had one dude say, I said, what's up, y'all holding up a line? What's going on? What's going on? He said, well, I'm trying to see who all I got to pay for. I said, well, what they money at? He was like, well, you know, sometimes, what he said, things don't meet up sometimes. I said, well, they need to stay their ass at home and stop holding up my line.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Yep, and I tell some guys all the
So-
time, like, damn, man, I really hate that you paying for all these folks. Bro. That
Right.
shit crazy, bro. But hey, that's your
And
business.
yeah, especially to the artists, if your friends and family is coming out to support you, you don't pull your money out your pocket and pay. Like, they supposed to come and support you.
You the
Like,
star.
You the star.
We trying to teach you that you are a star. Like, you don't have to pay for these people. If you have to pay for them to get in the club to come and support you, they not supporting you. Leave them at home, bro.
Leave them at home.
Straight up.
Leave them at home. They supposed to come support you, pop bottles, sit in your section. They don't have to pop bottles. They can just like pay for themselves first.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. They
But-
think they more star than you. But anyway, though, hey, man, it's been real.
It's been real.
Pocket watching, man. We're going to
Y'all
do a
stop
part two.
pocket watching.
We're going to bring in a guest.
I'm going to stop hating on the hoe with the fur shoes and the new car.
Facts.
Oh, shit.
Right, we're gonna bring a guest in on Pocket Watching Part 2.
Right.
Somebody we're gonna bring a pocket watcher and somebody who been pocket watched. You feel me?
Right.
I want to know what we going through the goddamn pocket watcher. Man,
We're going to bring some guests in
bring
next
some
week.
bring some guests in on this.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Straight up, it's been real. Somebody that can shed some more light on the situation.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Let me one more question. The girl who had the 30 page, is that she be pocket watching or is she just
Nah,
what?
she ain't pocket watching. She on another level.
Is she pocket watching?
Nah,
She
that-
got 30 fucking fake pages.
No, this like she got another type problem. She got another type problem. We don't really know how to classify that problem.
Right,
But that's
okay.
But that's a problem. You know what
But
I'm
it need to
saying?
be fixed.
Yeah. Somehow.
Straight up.
Somehow.
All right, okay. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to I Want to Know podcast. I'm your host, Cherry True. You can follow me on Instagram at prettycartel_.
You can follow. I'm Rico Owens, your co-host. You can follow me on Instagram, Rico Owens Hefe.
Yeah, and follow me on Instagram, DJ Lake the Shooter. I just cranked my Twitter up. Follow me on Twitter at
Okay.
DJ Lake the Shooter. I'm getting it popping on Twitter, baby. Tweet me,
right.
at me.
Okay, then. Y'all heard him. He light-skinned, y'all.
Hey, ladies.
Until
stop,
next
baby girl.
time.
Okay.
Girl, baby, I love you.
Do this shit for real, nigga. RBG. Matt me. Yeah. I'ma do it for the fam in the porch. I'ma do it for the lamb in the porch. I'ma do it for my chain, got a crush. I'ma do it for the days I was struggling. I remember those days I was struggling. Turn me straight to that hustle. I'ma do it for the days I was hustling. Got a brain best son. cover like sleeves. I'ma do it for my daddy in heaven. Boy, no longer can see. I'ma do it for both of my kings. Yeah, I'ma do it for both of my kings. I'ma do it for the diamond bank I use to stuff in my jeans. Shit ain't always where it seems. Niggas still having nightmares. Rolling over in the middle of the night. Just to see her, she right there. Bitches switch up like a swimmer kiss up. Better keep me a nice pair.